I'm Marky Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and this is another episode in building your own PC. Today we are going to install the this water cooler, CPU cooler. Now, in the last episode, we were going to do that too, but ran into some difficulties because the fans up here are 140 millimeter, and these are 120. And so it wasn't going to fit, and that was a real problem. Now, so what I did was, I did a little research, and I found this item right here from B-Gears, and I ordered it from a place called Frozen CPU. It's a converter to convert the size 140 down to 120, but what they're saying it's for is to put 140 millimeter fans on a 120 spot so that you can get better airflow. And I can see that, you know, it's quieter, higher volume airflow, so the fan can run at a lower RPM and you can have less noise. Now, what I did was I was going to install this right here. And that, because I bought this and because these right here, it said it was going to take 6 to 8 business days to get them here, and so I got this because I had Amazon Prime and I was able to just get it shipped overnight for just a couple bucks, and so I just went ahead and ordered this because I figured I was going to use this for a week or two until the other stuff arrived, and that's why I already installed the memory. So, but we can chuck this away now. I was going to install it, but I don't need to now because these arrived next day. I was really surprised at how quickly they arrived, and they just came in the mail. Yeah, so it arrived next day. So let's look at this now and see what we're going to do here. These were not easy to find. I found some 140 millimeter fans that automatically come with these, but most do not, and I didn't want to buy the whole fan units. These were, I think, $3 or $4 each, and it wasn't very expensive. So here is trash. The trash pile over here is getting quite big. In fact, you just heard something fall out of it. It's all from the build here. So now I'll zoom in up here and see if we can see just a little bit. I mean, you can't see the fans very well up in here, but you know, they're up right in here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be screwing this over the fan, and then we're going to end up with what's called a push-pull system. And so a push-pull system will take the it'll take these fans, they're going to pull air out and put these on there. Radiator's going to go up against it, and then the fans here are going to push air up into it. And so it's they're all going to go the same direction, but one fans are pushing, the other ones are pulling, and I know that with these fans being bigger, it may create a negative airspace, or that these are going to end up under a light load, but that should be fine. We'll get it figured out. So I am so happy to have these actual adapters, because I wasn't going to be able to use this cooling system at all without it. So I'm happy I found that. Okay, so I've figured out here that screwing these in up here is very difficult. I'm kind of stripping my screwdriver here, and the leverage, I laid it down to try and put one in, and then even using this, I'm having trouble getting leverage. And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take I'm going to take them out so that I can get them screwed in properly. Becoming a pain in the butt trying to get it here. So let's see here. Okay, so now there's that. And so I got 3 of the screws in, but I was not able to get the last one in. And I really want all of them in. I want it to be a, you know, the system to be complete, let's say. And so I'm going to start it. Well, it looks like it's got it there just finger tight. And tighten that up just a little bit. Okay, so that one I think is about good to go. Let's see this right here. Yeah, that could go in a little bit more. That one I stripped out trying this. Okay, so now I shall put this one back up in here. And one of the screws is already still up in here. It was sitting in the hole. Now I want to make sure I have my airflow right as I put this back up. So yes, the airflow should be going out of the case. It should be taking air out, not in. Okay, so that one's in. Great. So this is not too difficult, but just you know, a little bit of work. But it's worth it, right? Getting all this done, figuring all this out. So that's really the solution to putting the H100 into this machine, is just to get these adapters. So, okay, and here we go with the second one. Oh, will I be able to get it out with that fan in there? I don't know. Well, we'll find out. So I do know though that it's too close to the motherboard, to be able to get enough pressure upright and the right angle. So okay, that one can sit in there. Good. Okay, so now this one, I'm going to go just like this, and then okay, I'll tighten it up in a minute. I'll get this other one in first. This is, by the way, the recommended way whenever you're tightening, whether it's lug nuts or whatever, when you got multiple. Typically do them across from each other and then tighten them down. And turn off that alarm here. So we'll get the rest of those in there, and then we'll go to the next phase. Actually screwing this in. Yeah. Ooh, you know what? I wonder if that needed to go in first. Crap. Okay, we're about to find out. Okay, so I was right. I've looked at this a little bit more and I was right. I'm going to have an issue with this. Putting this up in here already. Attaching it to the fan. I then am supposed to, from this side, screw it into the radiator here, and of course that's not going to work if they're already screwed up in there. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to screw these in first, and hoping that they'll fit. I think that it's not going to fit with that washer, and yeah, it's not going to go in with that washer. I'm going to have to do it without the washer, and then even at that, it's going to be a little bit, wow, it's going to be so close. So, well, we're going to try this here, see what happens. I hope I don't split it. If it does, I'll be going back to plan B of doing this with the other one. Okay, so now I'm looking at this here. Just seeing here. I'm not making it into the teeth there. Looks like it may not be going down far enough. Well, I'll try this again. There we go. Okay, got that one. Now, I'm going to do the one directly across from it. I'm going to have to pull the spacer off here again. Okay, and right over the hole there. Yeah, you hear that crack? Yeah, I heard that too. Well, see if we can get these done without breaking it. And then the whole thing is going to become too that shit. I can't get. I'm never going to get the other filter or the. Damn it, I'm not going to get this other one on here. The way it is, I'll never be able to get... I'm going to have to modify these, I think. Damn. Not the way I was intending on doing it, but from the looks of it, you can see here that I've screwed two of these in, here, one here. Now, the other screw holes are all the way up in here, and so this is covering them. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to end up sawing off part of this adapter to allow for both of these to be in there at the same time. So, okay, we will come back right after I've figured out how to do that. Okay, it's becoming very apparent to me that this is not going to work with these big fans. And here's why. Because they are bigger, and I've placed this up here, so even if I have everything, you know, I screw this one in, and then the holes are up here and here for screwing another fan into this, the problem is, even if I were to cut this, I can't get all the way down here. I'll never attach the fans because this overall is shorter than the total length of both fans put together. And so this isn't going to work. I have a crazy idea that I'm going to try here, which is I just happened to buy these other fans, these Corsair fans. They're 120 millimeter. They're quiet, and they are. I bought them because they're quiet, and I really hate noise. And so I am going to pull one of these out. And let's look at this as an option here. Here is the fan. Isn't that nice looking? There's a link in the description to these as well. Okay, ooh, look at that. It's an adapter of some sort to be able to plug this in. That's awesome. Okay, so let's see what else is in here. Oh my, it comes in custom colors. These different rings for making it different colors. You know, I understand that the front of this has red LEDs, so, you know, maybe, I suppose, that maybe it should be red. I don't know. You know, red is not a very great color, in my opinion, for, it's not pleasant. It's an aggressive color. And, so, okay, so put that in. Now, oh, yes, I put that in. Oh, because I didn't put it in right. There we go. I'm going. It shouldn't be rubbing against it. Okay, these have rubber grommets in it, which are right here. And this helps with the vibration and to keep the noise down. So, okay. The this fan looks just fine. Now, let me look at this. See, if I were to look at this differently here, what if, let's see, which way is airflow? Airflow is up this way. So if I were to then take this and screw this up into the top, because that's what'll fit in the holes, then I screw in this here. Let me unscrew this other adapter here, and we'll see what it looks like here. Okay, so if I were to do it this way, oh, that still won't work, because then when I put this in here, these still won't fit up into there because the lengths just aren't right. So, well, maybe, I'm just trying to think here of what else I can do. And maybe I'm just not going to be able to put it up above. Maybe these go on the outside here. You know, so what if I were to place it up here? But I don't think I can get, see, I run into the top of the case here. And so I just don't have enough height clearance here either to get this. It's off by, well, it's off by just a little bit, less than an inch. And I'm not sure I want to tear apart this case and like make, you know, I don't know. So let me look at this. Let me just think outside of the box here a little bit. If I were to push this up against this mesh up here, could I in fact screw this in up here? Maybe. I wonder. I'd be able to. I'm looking at the holes up here, and I would be able to do 4 of the screws. These other ones, though, not well. I'd be able to do 6 out of the 8. Okay, well, let me play around with that a little bit, and we will come back when I've decided what I'm going to do. If you made it this far in the video, you may as well subscribe. That's what I want you to do. You obviously liked it well enough to watch it this far. So look at this. This is Frostmourne. This is a Runes of Magic sword. This Runes of Magic sword is one that we're giving away as second prize to one of you subscribers, just for being subscribed. That's all you have to do. Subscribe and accept our messages, or watch our videos where we draw for prizes. So this one is it's a really nice sword. It's signed by some of the American staff for Runes of Magic. And then there's the big boy here. I got it on my shoulder because it's so darn heavy. You know, this sucker is 16 pounds. Look at this. So it's a two-handed sword here, man. This is a beautiful sword. And we're giving this away when we hit 42,500 subscribers. It could be you. So, just subscribe. That's all you have to do. We'll do videos selecting the winners, and we'll send you a message in YouTube as long as you accept it. Just make sure you accept messages from us. To do that, put us on your contact list. And you just add Marky Dragon to your contact list, and then you'll be able to get messages from us, and you'll have 30 days to get back to us when we send you a message. Or if we can't message you, you'll just be on video, and you just gotta watch the video and then contact us. So anyway, if you made it this far, you really should subscribe, and I would appreciate it. So anyway, that's all. Thank you. Bye.